Hi, my name is Kenzie Prado, and my persuasive speech is on how the government should provide childcare. Does bringing a child into this world qualify for getting childcare? Well, let me tell you something about our system of how exactly childcare is not being talked about enough today. Childcare can be really expensive and unaffordable for some families going through poor to modest means. Childcare costs often exceed other essential costs of living. For example, housing and transportation, in which giving low and middle class families the limited amount of money they will be able to also pay for childcare. Childcare is license center based, so why should the government provide more childcare? The government has always looked more on spending money on the children's education expenses to promote a more stable and supportive environment for the children. This policy has shown many long-term benefits for the children, but has mostly only been benefiting the government, gaining substantial control over the environment where the children are reared. With childcare, getting looked at it is the reasonable thing a family has. The government is focusing on the other policies that are overlapping more improvements for childcare. Trump's plans involving tax credits is one of the reasons childcare is not looked at enough. The paper today only provides one solution to childcare, an education saving accounts in which they are paid for with the redirection of federal spending on early education and care. So why do parents need more childcare? Most young children in the U.S. have parents that do not work inside their homes. The single mothers raising a young child has an employment rate of 65%. The single fathers raising a young child has an 83% who are the custodial parent. Childcare is a necessity when it comes to all of these families. So why has the amount of childcare gone down so much? Let me explain. Ever since the increased costs in order to implement the new health and safety requirements, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services concluded that affordable childcare should not succeed, and this is not helping us as a country to build the childcare industry back on its feet. There is still a little hope to reconstruct a childcare system that works in everyone's favor. To end in hopes of childcare becoming stronger for our future generations, childcare should be looked into more, not only for the government to provide for it all, but for the children who have to live with not enough of it.